Wow. Nigga death. Bonjour, Baruni. Assalamu alaikum. I learned a new one, you guys. Suastai in Cambodian. Hello. Um, all that good stuff. Hello. Baled. Um, did I say nigga death? Hello, just hello, 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 hello. I am so unorganized, y'all. I've been running around, freaking. Just got off work and then went to the market. I didn't even buy them. Yo, I swear to God, y'all, I didn't even buy that much, and it was like $183. Like, I'm like, what the hell? I spent like what 50 something dollars on my dogs for their little snacks, and then some paper towels. So that was $78, and you know, uh, just with that little bit, and then I got like some vegetables for some homemade soup added on to that. It was like I'm like, what the hell? Like, I feel so bad for like people, that don't have. Like, this is getting out of hand. This is not good, you guys. Like, it's about to go down. And wait a minute, hold on one second. Hold on. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Uh, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you guys hear a lot of noise back here, sorry. My babies, they playing with each other. I done gave them some snacks. Uh, and now they just acting crazy. So you get dog snacks, they feel loved, appreciated. But I hope everybody's being blessed, like for real, yo. Like, if you tune into one of my stories that I talked about when I accidentally stole blunts from the store, because the Claritin, when they first came out, I think I paid $83 for it. And I was so overwhelmed, like, damn, well, what about other people who don't have? So I was, you gotta tune into that story. That's one of them stories back there. um, oh, and I wanted to, I hate being one of them kind of people. I really do. Like, hey, but I'm gonna be one today. Today, I told you guys I did a video on decoding, and I also touched bases on that on another video about when I went to go see my godfather, and I got a message from God, and it said something about the plates with the planet, and nobody paid me no mind. Now look, the shit didn't stop. Yeah, I mean, it didn't reversed. Like, I'm just saying, like, stop worrying about the wrong shit and worry about what we need to be worried about. Cause worried about me is not gonna that's not gonna help with anything, really. Well, it would, but you know what I mean. Like, what good comes out of that? I'm gonna dry. Hold on. I recommend y'all guys stock up on whatever you can stock up on, cause it just began. This shit gonna get higher. And my thing is, what's up with all the food that they got underground? With this little whole other planet. And mind you, I mean not planet, sorry, a world. And mind you, is a world under that world. Like, it's layers of worlds under us and above us. It's crazy. It's crazy. My lips are so chapped, you guys. Oh my God, it's so cold. And I'm not surprised. What I will say is, uh, I am surprised that it took so long to get this cold. So I'm definitely happy. God is good. But shit, this is goddamn. But anyway, so let me get my paper. Uh, so I'm here to talk about one of my favorite ways of transmuting curses. I said it before, but people so fucking retarded. Hey, if it applies, then I'm talking to your ass. If it don't, then don't even, you know what to do. Don't pay it no mind, right? But people are retarded. You'll ask the same shit. Motherfuckers say the same shit, ask the same goddamn question, waiting for different answers so that they can turn those two people against each other. Like, it's fucking sick shit. Sick ass people. But come over here with that shit, and I'm gonna curse your ass the fuck out. I don't want to hear nothing about no anarchy. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that shit. Don't ask me a motherfucking question about that shit, bitches. Real rap. I be in different lives, and I be like, wait a minute, what? I be feeling like I'm being followed, and I'm like, wait, this name look familiar, and then you get a lot of people that change the names and the photos, asking the same fucking dumb fuck shit, like for attention. Don't have and not utilizing shit they learned. Anyway, so my example that God gave me to use is um when you're saying, oh, don't forget to grab your wine, your weed, your water, your tea, your hot chocolate with marshmallows. Grab whatever you need, your soup, to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video. You go ahead and do that. Do that. Do that. Right? So my lips about to be on fire, y'all. I feel it. I gotta get my bliss sets. All right, so God told me to use, when you're looking for a fight, like, oh man, if somebody look at me wrong, I'm gonna punch them in their face. I don't know why I always use this metaphor, right? But violence is what we know, right? Right. We know how to abuse one another on all levels, right? So, I guess that's probably why I use it so much. Uh, but anyway, so you're like, oh man, I'm gonna smack the shit out of somebody. You know what I mean? Let me use my male voice. Yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out of somebody. You know what I mean? Let me stop. I play too much. So yeah, but so you end up finding somebody to smack. Now, whether you got your ass whooped or not, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use me as an example. I would think that if I was to go start trouble with somebody, I would get my ass whipped. You know, and then my integrity is like I won't do but so much because I know I started it and I have no business doing that. So I'm a little weirdo, but I think it's good to use me as a metaphor sometimes. But however, when you go look for this trouble and you go look for somebody, right? You end up finding that fight. You get into that fight. So what I do is I look at that fight as shalom, hello. I look at that fight as what it is, which is the magic. Because when somebody's doing magic on you, you can feel it. You can definitely feel it, especially if you're paying attention and tuned in. You can definitely feel it. Joseph, hello, sir. But you can definitely feel it. And I know I can. So what I do is wait a minute, let me see what those guys told me to write. What happened end up finding your prey? Someone punches on you. Okay, so they end up punches on you and the people don't know thoughts. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm saying what God want me to say. So what I learned is I be feeling it. All right. So I feel certain things. So what I would do is I would ride that wave. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I would ride that wave. That means I'm going to embrace. And sometimes Sometimes it's not good to embrace. It's not because it don't feel good. Sometimes the feeling is overwhelming, but I start breathing and I start mind fucking myself, and I start telling my excuse me. I start telling myself, you know, what I need to tell myself and convince myself that this shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work at all. So that's when I begin to I just instantly started, I wouldn't say meditating, but like go into like a daydream if mode, meditating. But all I know is I just embrace it. And when I say embrace it, that means I'm also cautious. I'm cautious. I don't do black magic on people because you right here, uh, I guess he wanted to communicate before the video started. I'm not doing that. But anyway, he's saying about karma. Will we get uh will we get karma for doing something like that? Something like what? I didn't even start talking because I've heard stories of people trying to cast spells or put hexes on people and it backfired. I don't know. All I know is I transmute it. I take it. I make myself happy. I acknowledge it, and in my mind I execute it. I defeat it in my mind. It's done. Bitch, ain't shit happening the fuck over here. I get a whole attitude, cursing the shit out and everything. You know what I mean? Like you'll be cursing a person out. That's just how I do it, right? And then, you know, I forget about it. I leave that shit alone, but I'm still cautious. So if I'm cautious, then if they're sending a death spell, I'm going to be cautious. That means I'm not going to drive um, without paying more attention. I'm going to pay more attention to my driving. I'm going to listen a little bit more into my intuitive gift. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Gifts. I'm going to start moving differently. And once you do that, then you execute. And when I say that, you'll know if a person is fucking with your money and your health. See, somebody's doing both with me because I can feel it, right? So what I did was when I worked, all I did was I put up with more than what I wouldn't normally put up with. I would do things um that I wouldn't normally do. I'm not gonna get into details, but then that's gonna help you out to fuck my shit up. So no. But yeah, so I do that and it don't work. It won't work. Like say for instance, if somebody put a hex on your money, right? And say say you somebody that got a hex on you and you know it, and then and then your occupation is you get paid off a tip. Say you're a waiter. This is the metaphor. I'm not a waiter. I always wanted to do that though. That always been a dream job of mine for some fucking odd reason. But I'm too clumsy and goofy for that shit, so it ain't gonna work. But in my mind, you know, when I ask to reject them, I do all that shit, right? So, but I do it in real life. I wait on people. So since I can't, so I'm just weird. But anyway, so what I do is I turn around and say you're a waiter, all right, and say uh I normally don't uh bring them anything unless they ask for it. Let's use that for a metaphor, right? So what I'll do is I'll be a lot more humbler. I'll be so accommodating. It ain't even funny. So now, okay, so then I'm like, oh, well, I normally get off at this time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work extra. I'm gonna work longer. So once you push past that to make sure that you're making the money that that they're trying to take out of your pocket, the spell is broken. I'm gonna use another metaphor. You could be a driver, and you don't have to take every delivery you don't want to take, but somebody fucking with your money, so you're gonna take that $4.50 delivery. But you normally wouldn't take that $4.50 delivery because it's cheap as fuck, right? But because they put a spell on your fucking money, you're gonna take that. And that's when things start going wrong, like little, obstacles. So now oh, now I know I gotta work longer. Now I know I gotta be nicer. Oh, I gotta tell a joke here, make them laugh. That's gonna pull in some money. So when you push through, when you do that, that's gonna break that fucking spell. And that shit gonna go back to their ass. Cause when something breaks, it bursts, right? And when it bursts, it scatters, right? So hey, I don't know where the pieces go, but all I know is the motherfuckers ain't over here. I'm just saying. If the motherfucking metaphor ain't vivid enough, goddamn it, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what other metaphor can I use? You know, I don't do black magic. I don't know anything about uh that shit. I really don't. And it seemed like obstacles come where it's trying to tempt me to tap into that shit. I'm good. I'm not doing it. For what I will do is I'll probably smack the shit out of the person. Oh yeah, now I want to find a way so I can get in front of you, so I can smack the shit out of your ass. Like I don't need a black spell. For what? I got a black ass hand that can smack the shit out of your ass, and it can turn white when you look at the at the fucking palm of this bitch. I never understood that about people. People that do black magic, I looked at them like they was punks and bitches. Like you a fucking fool. Because you can't fight. Because if you could fight, me personally, I would get the satisfaction of fucking laying hands on a motherfucker. Fuck a magic, bitch. I want to beat you the fuck up. I don't get that shit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like white magic is more powerful than black magic, but okay, whatever. But that's only if you're in the right. And see, I'm always in the right because I'm always in my motherfucking Lizane and I'm always minding my mother. Well, I'm not always minding my business. I got to pay attention to my surroundings and everything, make sure I'm straight. But, for the most part, I make sure that I'm paying the fuck attention. And then sometimes I don't. I trust the ancestors so much that they got my back. I could walk down the street sometime and I got to stop doing that shit I don't walk down the street as much anymore. But when I used to walk down the streets and shit, I never used to really turn around. Cause all I know is whatever you doing, you better do it real quick. You better do it real motherfucking good, and you better not let me reach. Cause that's it. Period. So I never really worried about it too much. And I always, I would turn around if I didn't see my shadow on the ground. My mom always told me if you see your shadow, you ain't got to turn around. Because when they run up on your ass, you gonna shock their ass when you turn around and rock their ass, whether they got a gun, no matter what the fuck they got, because they're not gonna expect you to turn around and attack. They're gonna just probably expect you to keep going or to at least turn around and talk. No, bitch, attack, attack. So I come from that kind of mother. You feel me? Ain't no fucking nah. We ain't doing all that. Look, somebody just left out of here. They like, yeah. She done said that. I'm at 1944. They done left out and shit. Wanting to go make up a topic and shit. They done got enough info over here, so they gonna go finesse the people and shit. Finesse y'all motherfuckers, father fuckers, whatever stupid kind of fuckers. Just weak ass fuckers. Gonna go over there and molest y'all asses. That's why I don't pay for what? Bitch, you ain't gonna take my motherfucking info and think you gonna educate me with my shit, bitch. It ain't gonna happen. You're not getting my motherfucking money. Even the terrorists, bitch, I got my own motherfucking cars. I already know what the fuck going on because I know what the fuck I do. Okay? So I don't need all that extra shit. But I pay attention. And yeah, I put motherfuckers on blast. There was a number 3 and then somebody left out, came back in. Hello, how you doing? I don't even know how to say your name. Host. Okay. That didn't even feel comfortable with me saying that. So I know I'm saying that wrong. Because I didn't even feel comfortable saying it. But hello to you, greetings. But you gonna come up in here and then you gonna go sit there and take with the little bit I fucking said and go twist that shit. That you're still a copycat. Ain't no you. Oh yeah, I went and I did this on my level. No, bitch. And college is about an inspiration. I'm supposed to be an inspiration. Inspirations you give credit to. Bitch, you a copycat. You ain't giving no credit. I don't give a fuck how you twist it and make it yours, bitch. If you ain't giving that motherfucking credit, then you stole it and you're a copycat. Period. I don't want to hear the shit. And I know me when I hear me and people. Right. Because who do I represent? Justice. Jesus. Right. The fuck out of here. But anyway, that's on you. You gonna trick them, but you ain't gonna sell me my shit. The fuck? That part. I can't even who I mean, I don't understand that. You think I'm gonna buy my shit? I don't give a fuck how you can make that shit into gold, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You can make that shit into air, and that's the only air left. I don't give a shit, bitch. I'm not buying my shit. I know me when I see me and when I hear me. When you don't do that, you don't know you. And yes, I am being shadow banned, because it's funny how my camera said one thing, and then it's funny how you pop up over here in the comments, but they don't even make any sense. But anyway, I don't give a fuck. You listen, you listen. It's for who it's for. Period. I'm not for everybody. Ears. I'm not for everybody. Dick. I'm not for everybody. Heart. I'm just not for everybody. Period. And that's cool. I'm good with that. Because we exclusive over here. I mean, hey, hey, it's exclusive over here. I don't know about anywhere else. But here, we're exclusive. We're amazing. We're a lot of fucking things. We're one here. You want to be negative? I could jump in that bag too. We could be one. You want to be funny? I could jump in that bag too. We could be one. You want to be belligerent? We can jump in that bag. We can be one, etc., etc. But let me stop. Let me see what else God wanted me to say because I had to write that shit down. Because God be like, write that shit down. Anything else I say, you don't have to take it serious. But when I say I wrote that shit down, that shit is solid. As a rock. God is so corny sometimes. Forgive me, Lord. I had to say it. But you all things, so you are fly though in your own little way. Forgive me, God. I'm so sorry. I just had to say it. Because that was just corny just now. You just had to say that to the people. Lord. Oh my God. My husband's in the trip. I tell you, my husband is in the trip. Yes. And for the people that think the love songs are for you, they're not. Trust me, I go through my shit where, I'm just putting songs up for God. And every word that say baby, boo, lover, all that I'm substituting it with God, Lord, or Jesus. Just us. Okay? So those are songs that I like for us. And that's just how it is. All right. So yeah. But that's my favorite way of transmuting. I kind of know what the spell is being targeted on. Like, and it was so funny because now I'm starting to think that this bitch doing magic on me too, because it's so funny how she knew the area where I was feeling this. And I'm not gonna say no names because I don't do that all the time, but after so many times of playing the fuck with me, I'm going to say your fucking name. But you ain't been doing too much that I can't handle. So and anyway, I'm gonna just leave that alone. It's just nothing enough for my radar. But yeah, so I said no. God said, nah, that bitch doing something. So you guys, matter of fact, yeah, thank you, God. You guys got to realize when you listening to these tarot readers and they're talking about, oh yeah, well, if you're feeling headaches and this and that, 9 out of 10 they doing that shit on your ass. They know they knew that shit. They know it because they did it. That's why. You feel me? Trust me. And that's what God showed me, and that's what God told me. And that's how it is. Signed, sealed. Period. Okay? Okay. So when they saying that shit, cause don't think they not paying attention. They in clips. They groups. They help each other the fuck out. They help each other get that money. You feel me? You popping up in every fucking tarot reader. No, get certain ones and that's it. I tap into some of them once in a while because that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because they dealing with so many people and then that fucking energy trying to linger on to them because it knows that it can go to somebody else. Tarot readers got a lot of. They have to really, you know, um, I wouldn't call myself a tarot reader, but I do. I wouldn't say I read cards, but I be accurate as fuck. I go get the information and my shit be accurate. That's all I can say. But to put a card down and know what it means, no, I don't know shit. But I'm popping. And do I want to do that? No, no. But I will say this: repent. Time is up. Not time is almost up. No, none of that shit. Time is up, and it bothers me. But then it makes me feel what Jesus actually went through because everybody got something to say. Everybody got a fucking opinion. Well, guess what? God ain't told me that. And that ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck my mission is about. I'm even a little confused about the mission. But all I'm doing is paying attention and I'm listening. And y'all need to stop trying to tell me what to do. How you going to want the energy that I have, but then you're trying to tell me what to do? So to me, that sounds like a transfer to me. That sounds like you're trying to take my good God energy and give me your nasty ass energy because you're trying to tell me what to do when what you saying is not what got me where I am. What I'm listening to and what I abide by got me where the fuck I am. And with the help along the way. Because my past, I say my pastor, because that's the only church I've ever been a member of that I know of soberly. Okay. But that was the activation. But as far as me speaking in tongues in the Holy Spirit, that was from a guest pastor, from a Spanish man that came to the church that I attended. And I put a link in the community section. Y'all might want to click on that link and go over there and get activated. When I first met her, she was in her gold energy. But God told me that gold showed me a video and it stated that the gold energy is also in the ego. And let me tell you, she is both. The balance. It was balanced because of the size of the ball. It was big as fuck and it was round, perfectly round. And I learned that it's different shades of the color of the aura too. Now, if you got that dark gold up in there, that's bad. So shades of gold and shades of green and those shades mean something. A lot of things mean a lot of things. You know, uh, I just been, I don't know. I think I'm a hoarder. I hoarder shit, info, food, clothes. I just hoarder shit. I don't understand why I'm like, I understand because I always want to make sure I had if somebody needed. You know, it's just, oh Lord, pray for me, y'all. I mean it. Pray for me. So I guess you up in here waiting for to hear something juicy, some gems, so you can go ahead and go over to the people and finesse them and get money out of them for shit that should be free, especially when you're trying to help people save their soul, right? So what are you trying to help people do? Because I'm trying to help people meet God like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to experience what the fuck I'm experiencing, but you want their pocket. I don't have to worry about the pockets. You know why? Because I'm always straight and I don't need for shit. So I don't have to worry about money. That's not why I'm down here on this earth. I come from that. That's nothing. What the fuck is that? That's something to y'all. That's low frequency. And I'm not saying don't worry about money. Yeah, we gotta survive. But when you making that your fucking priority, you got a problem. You got a motherfucking problem. And you have no faith and you have no trust in God. I'm good. Y'all sitting there worried about my pockets. Don't worry about my pockets. I'm not asking you for a motherfucking thing. And I ain't out here doing nothing strange for no change. Yay! Thank you, God, for that. Hey! Thank you, God. I promise you that. The fuck? So you over here looking for some gem to finesse the people, to try to look important. That shit is a turn off. But anyway, you got to learn how to. It's like when somebody throw a basketball, right? You got to take that ball, and what you got to do? You got to juggle it any way you possibly can, whether it's around your back, in between your legs, around your neck like the Globetrotters. You feel me? Shout outs to them. I missed them. My mom used to always take us to their show. Anyway, and um, you gotta play with that. When you know that magic coming, that's the advantage you have. Is when you know that somebody doing that shit on your ass. That's the advantage. You get fucked up when you don't know. When you don't know, now you better know. I need to start. It's so much, yo. It's so much shit that I can do. It's only one of me. I swear to God. It's just. I don't know what to do. It's so. I mean, I want to do this. I want to do that. I get bored. I'm number 5. I get bored as shit. That's why the fuck. But no, that's not it. I got an agreement with God, and we got an understanding, and I got to do some things, y'all. I got to do some things, and God wants me to do something that I'm not willing to do. And you know what that is, y'all? That's the word about me right now. And it's so hard to do. I can't do that shit. Like, it's so hard. So God is not going to bless me until I worry about me and some other things too. That ain't none of y'all business. But for the most part, I basically got what I asked for. I asked for a certain income and I got that. So once I work that and prove myself with that, then I'll ask for something else. That's just how I wanted to do it. And that's my agreement. But I'd rather work on myself. Like I said, y'all niggas don't know me. But imagine just looking at somebody or somebody just make a certain face and you don't like it and somebody like me just come and punch you in your fucking face because I ain't like that shit. How would you feel? Right. So you don't know where the fuck I came from. You feel me? So I'm working on some other shit, some more important shit. That money, I'm a money maker. I'm a gold mine. I know this shit, bitches. That's why I'm not worried about it. Y'all worried about it. Why y'all worried about it? I'm not giving you my motherfucking money. So why the fuck are you worried about what the fuck I'm doing and what I got? I'm not hungry. I'm not cold. I'm not hot. Well, When people come to my house, they say it's hot, but whatever. I'm straight. So you need to work out what you need to work out with God. And that's why you ain't seen God. And that's why your aura is not purple and gold. Well, I can go in and out that shit. Y'all seen that? Go in the community section. They all my colors. I go in and out that shit real quick. Sometimes I activate them all at one time. We all do. Use your phone. Your phone is you using your phone for the wrong shit. You taking a picture of some nigga dick and some bitch ass that stink and fake. Let's be real here. I'm being real here. Your pussy don't smell good until you're going through menopause. Sorry to say. And not saying that my pussy stunk then, because it didn't. But I'm just saying, like, trust me when I tell you. About that shit. And that's another thing. I ask God, I don't want children. I'm a touch bases on that too. Because everything ain't for everybody. And I promise you, when I say I got a temper out this world, I do. I just know I'm just learning when to use it and when not to. But trust me, I'm a fucking fuse, bitches. And a child is not for me. It might be for you, but it is not for me. And I kept saying, oh God, why the fuck I gotta have a period if I don't want no goddamn kids and da da da. And look at me now. But I didn't think it came with sweat, goddamn it. Something I hate. I used to leave niggas alone. We fucking and you sweat on me, bitch. This shit is over. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about your money. I just didn't like it. Now I'm sweating and shit. Ooh, but I still don't want no nigga that sweat. I'm just not doing it. But anyway, Lord pray for me. Oh God, that is so gross. It's like, nah, that's too much DNA. Yeah, I mean, even though it's gonna be transferred because of the cells and all of that, but that's just a little bit too much for me. It's just I don't even like my food to touch. I'm just certain. I don't even like men that blow their nose and you know how you hold your nose and you blow out. Oh my God, who gonna fuck with you? Nah, me. Hell no. You digging in your nose with your hand? Oh, I ain't fucking with you. I'm not. I'm just weird. I'm not. Oh, bitch. Oh my God. I mean, anyway, that's not why I'm here. All right. So I just want y'all to experience the level of quirkiness that's going on over here. You don't want it. You just don't want it. Trust me. You don't want it. I'm not the one to be crushed on. No, none of that. Trust me. I'm that bitch you get and you regret that shit. That's that. So and I learned let a crush be a crush because when you get them, they ain't nothing like the imagination. And uh um men are very how would I say it? Let me make up a word. No, I don't want to make up no word. Should I? My tongue won't even say it. Hallucinative. I'm so goofy. Like hallucinative. Is that even a fucking word? Oh, oh my God. But men are visible, visible. I'm being oh Lord, the goofiness is kicking in. I think it's the wine, y'all. But I'm just sorry. I'm happy. I can't help it. I have fun. Like fuck it. Like what the fuck, right? Hmm. But oh, speaking of that, some lady was like, she was so fucking miserable today in the market, yo. And she looked at me, and then the lady looked at me, and the guy with the dreads was we all, cause they carts was facing mine the opposite way, and we all looking like, and I'm like, I don't know. I said maybe she miserable, you know that telepathic shit. We all looking like, and then I just spoke out like, I don't know, but I might smile, but I smile and whoop ass too. And she turned around and I looked at her like, yeah, bitch, you. I ain't even say nothing. I just looked at her with my eyes like, yeah, bitch, you. You know, I guess she thought because I was little, she was a tall bitch too. All she had to do was hit me on top of my head, and I probably that's how tall she was. But I ain't give a fuck. That's that Leo. You feel me? I ain't give a fuck, bitch. And you with a kid. What is you doing, bitch? Fuck out of here. She kept on going, and I said, you know what? Leave it like that. Now, a couple years ago, it would have it would have been a little bit different, you know. But hey, God is good, right? Mm-hmm. All the fucking time. But yeah, so you guys gotta learn how to play with that magic, like y'all play with balls and well, not like balls like that. I'm talking about basketball, like football, shit like that. You gotta toss that shit around. You gotta them spells. You know it's coming. You know, motherfuckers trying to fuck with you at work. Yup. Somebody's being fucked with at work. Ooh. Somebody trying to fuck with me at work, or somebody's being fucked with at work that's going to watch this video or watching this video. Ooh, let me drink some water on that. We rebuke that right there. We're gonna break that shit. That's a lie. Satan is a lie. Lie. Let me stop before I scare my cousin. I be scaring the boy. I be talking with authority. I don't be playing. I be grabbing my pillows, punching them and shit. Satan. That negative energy, boy, I be fucking it up. Higher self, whoever the fuck it is, I'm fucking it up. Okay? I be going off. I be fucking snapping, and then everything all right after that. Fuck out of here, bitch! I ain't scared of you, and I be and please tell me why I think in my mind that I'm fighting the spiritual world, physical. It's just weird how I do it, but it's just I do it. I'll grab and wait till I get rich. Just wait. I'm gonna get a room and God already told me make sure everything is it can fly around. Because I'm gonna hit something and throw it and it's gonna hit me in my head and I'm gonna fuck myself up. So and get a room where you can just punch on shit and beat shit up and talk to the devil. Oh, that negative energy. Oh, that spell. Because I be doing it in my room, but I want one room just for that, like a bondage room, a spiritual bondage room. Oh, I'm always got a goddamn idea. I tell you, look at that shit. A spiritual, that somebody can open up a fucking, that could be like a bar, like some type of healthy environment, like a spa and shit. And you get to beat the spirits up and shit, the bad spirits, and just fuck them up. Urgh! Hey, in your imagination, you take the devil and you stomp that motherfucker. I promise you, shit will get better. I mean, look at that shit. See it there? I go be in the head. That's nice right there. That's nice. I would pay for some shit. Now I would pay for some shit like that. Cause everybody don't have room or have a room in a house where they can, like fuck shit up and be safe, without, you might knock yourself out, you might swing too hard and swing around too many times and shit, and now you're dizzy and then you hit the floor, then you just whoop your own ass, or the spirit just whooped your ass or some like that would be like cool and kind of like I don't know. That I always got ideas. It's just that would be like I mean I already do it home, so what the fuck? Why not have a place where, you know, people can just fucking fight the air and shit. Fucking throw, them like them the pool balls and shit. Like the little red and yellow and white balls and shit. You spin all your air and shit blowing in that bitch. And then you snap it and then push the thing in and then you got a ball to play with and it's so light in the air and everything and it don't hurt no motherfucking body like shit like that. Start hitting, and get some cups or something that won't bounce back, or some shit like, that I'm telling you, hey, for now, do it at home, do it in your room. And fuck shit up. I be fucking shit up. Sometimes my room be fucked up. I be fucking Satan, where you at, bitch? I be turning shit over. Bitch, what? And then I clean my room up, rearrange shit and shit. Now I feel better. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. But I'm just saying, when you do that shit, those spirits be like, this bitch ain't scared of me. Imagine if she was in the spiritual world. Imagine what she'll do to us. I'm telling you, that's what they be thinking. Yeah, bitch, when I get there, I'm gonna fuck your ass up worse than this. I'll be going on with them motherfuckers. What curse, bitch? What curse, bitch? Sometimes I feel like I'm on volleyball and shit. Smacking that shit back. Like, what the fuck? Oh, this bitch thought I was asleep. No, ho. I was not asleep, bitch, at all. That's the best time, boy. You never know when I'm sleeping. Sometimes I don't sleep. And if I do it, it might be a fucking hour. Bitch, I'll wear a motherfucker out. Who you what? Oh Lord, pray for me. You know what? Let me get on up out of here. I done said too much already. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't hurt nobody but me, right? Because if you ain't up here and out there, try, well, I wouldn't say up here because keep your ass where you at. But you know, if you ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, fucking shit up spiritually in the mind, like shit, hit the air, goddamn it, shit, fuck that shit. Get them fucking demons, that negative energy, that lower you. Smack the shit out that motherfucker. Father fucker, dog fucking, whatever kind of fucking fucker you are, kid fucker, whatever fucker. Nasty fucker, whatever. You know what I mean? Do it. But you can, I don't know, it's like, like all I see is like take your hand in front and just move it around. Like you can move energy. When you move your hand, you just did that shit, right? You flag a motherfucker, man, get the fuck out of here. You just moved energy, my nigga. You just move. And what happens when you do that? They go, don't they? I'm just saying. If that metaphor wasn't good enough for your motherfucking dumb asses, I don't know what the fuck. I wouldn't say dumb because everybody not dumb, Well, we all dumb because I know I'm dumb. I do dumb shit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We all dumb. I just look at it like if we're not tapped in 100%, we dumb. Period. We dumb. And everybody want to be smart. And that's why I be looking at people like, bitch, no, you're not. You just know a piece of what? Right. And put all them pieces together, and that's all that's us right there. That's that brain cell right there. That's that other half right there. But we don't do that. It's scattered. Right. That's why I be looking at people like, who the fuck is you? Bitch, you ain't even using 100% capacity of your motherfucking brain. You smart bitch, but you ain't got no common sense. Give me common sense all day. Hey, look at me now. Self-taught. Motherfuckers trying to learn what the fuck I know. Kind of, man, what's the odds of that shit? But I always been teaching motherfuckers. Motherfuckers always wanted to be like me growing up. I already know. I don't need y'all to fucking follow me. You think I would want people following me? Do you really think that? No. I just want you to take my information and utilize it and don't try to sit there and try to play me and don't give me my credit. I don't like that. But keep on doing it because those ways are going to be programmed to the point where when you get what you got to get. And I was just talking to somebody about that. I'm not saying no name, but sometimes people will let you keep using shit and using shit and using shit, and then all of a sudden they let you use it because they don't have faith that you're going to proceed, that you're going to prosper off of that. So they let you go ahead. But the moment you start making money off of that shit, what they do? They come and they sue that ass, don't they? Right. So, like, I'm just saying, all you got to do is get credit and you ain't never got to be worrying about that kind of shit. But people, hey, that's on y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because what you think you taking from me, trust me, baby, you're not. You're not. I would never let nobody come take nothing out of my motherfucking mouth, bitch. You motherfucking crazy. I'm multitasking. You know how many motherfucking gifts I have? You know how many skills I have? If I wanted to, I can go to a fucking company and they can pay me to give them fucking ideas. I ain't dumb. But why would I want to help the crackers? I'm waiting for I said white, Lord, the right black company. I don't want to do it. I give you some ideas and that's it, because this is shit that I wouldn't want to do. If I want to do it, then I'll do it. Other than that, I don't mind sharing. I don't give a fuck. Ideas come to me since I've been born. I've always been a creator. This ain't nothing new. I ain't just learned this shit. So who the fuck are you stealing from? Nobody. Like I said, it's crumbs. I would never share or expose anything that's meaningful to me. That's why y'all don't hear nothing about my family, even on social media. I just started, I did a video about that, where it's years, I wasn't letting people, outsiders on my page. I just did that. It's been like 2 years now. The fuck? Because I didn't want people to even know what my family looked like. None of that shit. And I don't have nobody labeled as cousins or nothing. So don't nobody know. And we all don't have the same last motherfucking name. So yeah, I don't play those fucking games. But you'll get a rude awakening and think you're gonna approach my family. Cause I tell you, boy, you think I'm a mess. Yeah. Anyway, I'm up out this bitch. What is life without love and laughter? Even if you gotta hug yourself. Remember, hurt people do hurt things. And don't think you're better than nobody else, because just the way you have, God can take that shit right away. Nobody is more important than nobody. Okay? And just know, over here, you're not dimming nobody fucking light. Because anybody that try to get in contact with me and I have any contact with, and you try to make me go against what God is telling me to do, then we ain't got a problem, because I'm the fuck out. Period. You're not going to try to control me in no kind of way. I don't give a fuck if you a husband. I don't give a fuck if you a boyfriend. I don't give a fuck if you my mother. I don't give a fuck who it is, because I know it ain't Jesus, because we on the same page. So I'm going to leave that like that. I ain't for that shit, and I'm not trying to hear that shit. I got my own motherfucking table. I don't need to sit at nobody's shit. Remember that. Anyway, I'm about this bitch. Enjoy y'all motherfucking weekend, and I'll be back maybe tonight. You never know. But in the meanwhile, deuces.